What's up, gamers and gamers? It's your boy IzzyDGamer here, once again bringing you another episode of IzzyReviews. That's right, and we're reviewing a new old series. Old to me, new to her. And
I don't even know what it is.
Her just so happens to be my girlfriend, Arshana Warren. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Now that you're here, finally experiencing this series with me. She doesn't know what this series is, I don't think. She might have read the title as I was pulling it up or something like that, but...
I did. I don't know what we're watching.
Sweet. Sweet. We're watching Wandavision.
Oh, okay, cool.
The first TV series to Phase 4. Or the first TV series in Disney Plus in general for the MCU and all of that.
Yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm excited.
Were you always excited for WandaVision, or did that happen as we were watching the MCU movies?
Honestly, I think like a lot of people were watching it. I remember a lot of people watching it before, and I was slightly interested, but I felt like I needed to watch a lot. Like I had to finish the MCU
for sure.
stuff first before I even like watched it. Even though I watched I watched the large majority of the MCU movies. I would say I watched a large majority of the MCU movies.
She did.
I still didn't really know that much about Wanda.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, the MCU probably makes up, or I think it's actually been calculated, only 20 minutes Wanda and Vision are in the MCU.
Yeah.
You know, that's crazy. Think about how many movies there are. There's like 24 or 23. Only 20 minutes in the MCU.
Yeah. And I feel like those 20 minutes like were very, very like minuscule to me. Like they didn't really leave a big impact.
They didn't? Okay.
There's only one part that did. And it was very rushed to me.
I would say I'd have to disagree. I felt like they were in there more than 20 minutes, and I was actually pretty shocked to find out that information, just because I think that when they did interact, mostly the Avengers movies and Civil War, I really felt that bond, between Wanda and Vision, when they spend time together.
That's what I said. I feel like that's the only time, honestly, that I felt like it really made an impact. I don't think any other time that they were really shown made too much of an impact to me. I'm not saying that I didn't find them important. It just wasn't like, I remember what you did.
Well, yeah, I think the parts that made an impact were the parts that they wanted to. They wanted to.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. It didn't really tell me that much about like
exactly.
who they are.
Yeah, for sure. I see what you're saying now.
Maybe Vision. I kind of feel like I got a lot more insight into Vision because we start with Jarvis and then into Vision. Yeah. Wanda, I feel like it was just she was there and then.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I felt that their story, her and her twin brother in Age of Ultron, the story of, why they hated Stark and why they were like on the side of it. I thought that was pretty impactful.
It's still so small to me.
It is though. I'll agree. It's super small, like, because they play small roles. It's only 20 minutes, right? Yeah. It's only 20 minutes out of 24 movies. That's not a lot of time to make an impact, right?
Yeah. Well, this show might be really good then to really get a little bit more information on.
For sure. Do you have any expectations?
No, none at all.
None at all.
I feel like I have theories after this first episode. Then I'll be able to get more in depth.
Okay, let's get it.
I think because I don't really know what's going on, so I'm like.
Okay, let's get it.
Let's get it. It's like a little old-timey thing.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be dope.
Hope you like my dance.
Newly couple just moved to their husband and wife who left the Wandavision. She's a magic Barbie who's part machine.
So
how will this duo feel and pull through?
So sitcom-y like Leave It to Beaver?
Yeah. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Have you ever seen those sitcoms?
Yeah.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Aww,
I Love Lucy.
The kids. They're so cute. She's so pretty.
Yeah.
I know she has red hair, but she looks like she got blonde hair and it looks really pretty.
Yeah.
Indestructible head.
They did change the color so that it looks more like it should in black and white. Like for instance, Vision's not actually painted red here. He's actually blue.
Oh.
He's actually painted blue. Yeah.
Oh wow. I guess it works for. It has to work for the color.
Yeah.
On the calendar, someone's drawn a little heart.
She's supposed to have an accent.
Who? Wanda?
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
I feel like it kind of like comes and goes, you know?
Yeah, it came and went in all the movies too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
What was the question again? Oh, well, perhaps you've forgotten yourself.
I've been so looking forward to it.
As have I. Today, we are celebrating.
You bet we are. It's the first time
Great significance.
to us both.
Naturally.
Obviously.
Exactly. Well, that's me off to work then.
Oh, don't forget.
Have a good day, dear.
Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. I love him. You want me to dress like that? No.
What's up? What's up?
Change my outfit every time I gotta do something new. I can't snap my fingers now, but I can do a TikTok transition.
Forgive me for not stopping by sooner to welcome you to the block. My mother-in-law was in town, so I wasn't. So, what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Wanda.
Wanda. Charm. Golly, you settled in fast. Did you use a moving company?
I sure did. Those boxes don't move themselves.
So what's a single gal like you doing rattling around this big house?
Oh, I'm not single.
Oh, I don't see a ring.
Well, I assure you, I'm married. As a matter of fact, he'll be home later tonight.
Oh, is it somebody's birthday?
Not a birthday.
An anniversary then?
Yes. Yes, it's our anniversary.
Oh, how many years?
Well, it feels like we've always been together.
The only way Ralph would remember our anniversary is if there was a beer named June 2nd. So what do you have planned?
How do you mean?
For your special night. A young thing like you doesn't have to do much, but it's still fun to set the scene.
I like their dresses. They're so cute.
Yeah, definitely am. Fits the times, too.
And let me tell you what Ralph could really use.
Cracker Jack magazine. Oh my goodness, I forgot they did that. I mean, not in our generation, but I forgot that they did them in general.
Is there something I can help you with, buddy?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is. Would you be so good as to tell me what it is we do here? Do we make something?
No. All I know is since you've gotten here, productivity has gone up 300%.
300%.
You're like a walking computer.
What? I most certainly am not. You're a carbon-based employee made entirely of organic matter, much like yourself.
What's got your feathers all ruffled?
Piers, there's something special about today, special to Wanda, that's my wife, and I can't for the life of me recall what it is.
Vision,
Yes?
wife and I are looking forward to this evening.
Mr. Hart, of course! Dinner with Mr. Hartness.
What I just said, what's wrong with you, son? Have you got a screw loose?
Oh, no, sir. Screws all tightened, sir.
Employee dinners are a rite of passage for the new hire. Jones over there failed miserably. Isn't that right, Jones?
The wife thought 5 courses would be sufficient.
And there was that paltry excuse for entertainment.
A string quartet?
And then you
5 courses.
beatnik enthusiasm.
I wore a turtleneck.
Best of luck out there in the unemployment line, Jones.
Aw. I mean, that's how it is for real.
Hey, man, Mustache Ross got kicks out of there.
Call your wife.
So we've got music covered, decor, war.
Oh,
What a nice neighbor,
right?
Just out of curiosity, what does it say?
That you should stumble when you walk into a room so he can catch you. Romantic.
Any other tricks?
You could point out that the death rate of single men is twice that of married men.
Now that's romantic. Vision residents.
Wanda, darling.
Vision, sweetheart. Don't worry, dear. I have everything under control.
Oh, well, that is a relief. Must confess, I'm really rather nervous.
Nervous? Whatever for?
You know, darling, I still get a little tongue-tied.
There's.
There's an awful lot riding on this one, Wanda.
Ooh.
Look, I think the best course of action is to impress the wife.
And I think the best course of action is to impress the husband.
Wonderful.
So we're talking about 2 different things.
Until tonight.
This is so cute.
Is your husband tired of you burning his toast?
Commercial break.
I love it.
This machine has some shine.
You said it.
Marvel is an interesting company.
From meatloaf to cherry pie to open-faced cheese sandwiches.
Cherry pie in a toaster?
The all-new Toastmate 2000 by Stark Industries.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel like in the 1950s they had a lot of different inventions that we probably could use to this day, and we
probably still do use to this day. We just improve on them, you know.
They ain't improve on them. They just got rid of them. I have to show you some.
I'm sure there's definitely things they got rid of.
Different types of refrigerators that have like different drawers in them, and on the outside of the doors. It's crazy.
Wanda!
Vision?
The meaning of this?
What is the meaning of it? And the meaning of it is that this is the traditional Sokovian greeting of hospitality.
Oh, is that my host behind me?
It certainly is.
Lovely to make your acquaintance.
My wife is from Europe.
Oh, how exotic.
Oh, I love that she's in this.
Yeah,
That 70s
Kitty.
show,
Yeah.
if you know where she's from.
You remember her name?
Nope.
Kitty.
Thank you.
I just see you in the kitchen for a moment, sweetheart.
Yes.
Who are those people?
What are you wearing?
Why are they here?
What are you wearing? That man through there is my boss, Mr. Hart. A heart on the calendar was an abbreviation.
You move at the speed of sound and I can make a pen float through the air. Who needs to abbreviate?
Darling, listen, it's so... I don't want to be unappreciative, but right now...
Your boss and his wife are expecting a home-cooked meal. Any chance they'd settle for a single chocolate-covered strawberry split three ways?
That's right. I'm the home cooked meal.
No.
You truly are a pioneer, but the larger purpose of the forms is...
Was to analyze our input and our output. You're awfully dense, aren't you, Billy?
Dang, man, this boss is rude. I was like, bro, get out of my house, man.
Oh, my! Do you think Wanda needs help in the kitchen? Haven't any tidbits or tartlets out here, nary a pig in a blanket.
Oh, thank you, Agnes. I think I've got it covered from here.
Oh, are you sure, dear? Many hands make light work. All right, then. Well, I know you're in a pinch, so this menu can be done in a snap. Do you set your own jellies, dear?
Yes.
Good girl.
Good girl.
Yeah, I love her performance, though. Nosy neighbor, you know?
Take out the papers and the trash! You ain't gonna rock and roll no more! Yakety yak! Don't talk back.
You know this song?
No.
I was about to say.
I just
you know
doing her
every
dance.
song.
I was just mimicking her dance.
Oh, no, too much. Oh, no, not enough.
E-I-E-I-O.
And on...
Never is an old McDonald's. You know he's gonna say a pig.
Adorable.
Oh, what was I supposed to do next?
Yes? Oh, I think that must be my wife summoning me.
He calls you Diane?
Yes, it's her pet name for me. Just coming. Fred.
Oh, no. Well, the chicken is no longer a chicken, and the lobsters just flew the coop, so the steak is the last man standing.
Why'd you throw it out the window?
She got.
Who in there?
Who back to you?
They're ready to eat, man. They're like, bro.
Starved is more like it.
My head is starting to feel woozy.
Been there.
Were either of you aware that married men are killing single men at an alarming rate?
What are you going on about?
Who could that be?
Coming!
Oh, hi.
Who was that?
A salesman. Wouldn't you know it? Good news is more expensive.
I couldn't find the lobsters.
Oh, dear.
Well,
Head is spinning.
oh, Mrs. Hart.
Did you hear that? My wife's head is spinning.
I don't know if her head is spinning because she's hungry. She probably got something else going on real quick.
I'm beginning to think you're not management material, Vision. From what I've seen here tonight, you can barely keep it together. I mean, look around. Now, what are we going to eat?
Dinner is served.
Breakfast for dinner. How very,
European.
Let's have a toast.
To our esteemed guest.
Yes, chin chin.
Well, please eat before it gets cold.
Sweetheart, allow me.
So, where did you two move from? What brought you here? How long have you been married, and why?
Wait a second. He let he pushed her into the chair and then let her just
Let who?
his wife just scoot.
Yeah, because they're the guests. So you're supposed to, like, his wife's not going to pull up the chair for the girl. You want to treat your guests like...
Treat your guests and then treat your wife. She was just scooting away.
No, yeah. What, is she just going to stand there and wait?
She could have sat and waited.
What do you mean sat and waited?
She sat down and then scooted.
So
It's okay.
You would have your husband do even more
No, I'm just
work.
talking about at this time period. That's what they would.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Well, you know, I know nothing about this time period.
damn it, why? Why did you...
Oh, Arthur, stop it. 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 Stop it.
Vision, help him.
Let me help you up. Give me your hand.
Do they know?
Well,
The way she was looking at them.
I'm...
Who? The way who was looking at him?
Stop it.
Oh. What do you mean? Did they know what?
They're superheroes.
I don't know. No, because they were talking about keeping their powers a secret, right?
But I wonder if they just know. I don't know. I'm paranoid.
Oh, okay. Like they're like
Maybe they know. Maybe they're a part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like they're villains.
Maybe not villains. They don't even gotta be villains. Who knows?
Good night.
They didn't even eat really, in all seriousness.
No, not at all.
We don't have an anniversary.
Huh.
Or a song. Or even wedding rings.
Well, we could rather do that.
That's cute.
Oh, that is a nice band. Okay, especially in black and white.
Happily ever after.
So cute.
Aww.
That's so cute.
All right. So that was Wandavision, episode 1, filmed before a live studio audience. Ooh. How'd you feel about it?
That was so cute. It was really cute. I enjoyed it. It was very Disney-esque, not gonna lie.
Disney-esque. Okay. Can you elaborate?
No. No, I would say I think you know, Disney doesn't have any like live sitcom shows that I can think of besides, you know, on Disney Channel. But
Yeah, right.
it felt very like kid friendly, very cute.
Sure. And I feel like television was very kid friendly, especially back then.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not with the,
The sexual innuendos were definitely a part of television back then.
Of course, but they weren't as abrasive as they are now.
That's true.
You know what
That's
I mean?
very true.
And that's why I say that it was very child friendly, because it would be like things that I don't think children would catch wind of unless it was explained to them by an adult or something like that.
It was very cute though. I really enjoyed it. I loved the sitcom feel.
I felt like they took major inspirations from I Love Lucy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, have you ever seen that?
Yes.
Maybe Bewitched. Have you seen that?
Not Bewitched, but I do know what Bewitched is. I think it's just like the inspiration that you could tell that they got from like older movies. Like they replicated a lot of that very well. And it's nice to see that. I think it's kind of like a nostalgic thing because that's something that I grew up watching, like older movies. And I feel like now with the generation that's coming up, old movies is like movies that came out when we were born, or like our time. 2000s and like 90s movies is older movies to them.
Yeah.
But to me, older movies is like black and white, even like movies that just came out in color.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was really nostalgic and it was really cute to see, and I really enjoyed it. I'm interested to see how the story is going to progress though, because it is very sitcom-y. I do know that even though it's nostalgic, I feel like I would only enjoy it for the nostalgia, not necessarily for the actual show. I think it's just mostly because it's in black and white.
Yeah. And you know, I'm glad that you mentioned that, because I also wanted to know how do you feel about the story so far? I mean, are you following what's going on?
I'm so lost. But I will say at the end, when it was like the TV and then that person was writing at the end, that makes me think like, okay, now, like, what is this? Like, is this a show? Like, okay. My brain instantly goes to multiverse. Metaverse?
No, you're right.
And so I'm thinking like, okay, like Vision's dead. Oh, but Wanda's not dead. So that theory just goes out the window.
What theory
Never mind.
was it? What was it?
I was gonna say, like, you know how like in Civil War, not Civil War, and that one dude who was in the first Captain America movie, who was the scientist, was trapped in the computer.
Yeah, Baron. No, that's not Zemo. It's
Anyway, I'm thinking like it's something like that type of situation, except it's not really like them in real life. It's like somebody like put their
consciousness in
a computer.
Yeah,
But that doesn't work because Wanda's not dead.
They could have kidnapped her or something like that, you know, nabbed her, and then.
But when?
In between Endgame and now.
But we've seen her. I don't know.
In what? What have we seen her? Sorry, at the
that was
end
just
of
Endgame.
Yeah.
At the beginning of Endgame, we saw them together in a different country.
No, that was Infinity War.
Infinity War.
How did you feel about that very eerie portion of the show that happened where they changed the way that they used the cameras? Before they were all still shots, right? And then they had that one sliding shot where they zoomed into the guy's face as he's asking why don't they know all the information about, you know, when they got married.
Oh, yeah. That entire dinner party was really creepy. When he was choking an old girl, Kitty, because I can't think of any other name.
Yeah, that's what we call it. That's what we call it. They're called Mr. and Mrs. Hart in the episode. No.
Mrs. Hart, the way she was like, stop it. Stop it.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then she was like, stop it. Stop it. So it wasn't necessarily like she was like telling him to stop it, but she was telling them to stop him from choking. That's what I got from it. And that was really creepy. And then the way he was like, why are you here? Why are you here? The entire dinner party, the entire situation was really weird. That's why I said I feel like they know that they're superheroes or that they have special powers. Whether or not they're villains or not, I don't know about all that, but they know. And that could also go with my theory that they're written into their consciousness or whatever is written into a sitcom, and the people who are controlling are trying to get them to like figure it out or something. I don't know.
How did you feel about the nosy neighbor? I forget her name.
I like that.
Yeah, I liked her too. I thought she did it. I just thought she did a good job.
I feel like that's very with the times. I feel like that at that time, everybody was like wanted to be a lot more of a community.
Yeah, for sure. But okay, cool. I'm glad that you like these characters. I'm glad that you like the first episode, especially. You guys already know I've been spoiled, so I'm not gonna theorize myself. But I do enjoy listening to her theories, the way that she breaks down this episode.
And I feel like there's none of it makes any sense, but it makes sense to me.
What do you mean it doesn't? No, I'm telling you, your theories made some solid sense. You had some great thoughts.
Look, hey, if any of you guys are writers for Disney or Marvel and you need somebody to come up with a story, I got you. I'll come up with the wildest story.
All right, sweet. Well, until next time, where can they find you?
Oh, you guys can find me on all of my social media. I am Marshana. That's Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and on my YouTube channel, I am Marshana. Or you can go to my website, IamMarshana.com. If you didn't know, I'm Roshana.
Sweet. And you know, you can follow me at everything linked below, and also check out the website. It's also linked below too. Till next time, guys. Peace and happy.
Couple just moved to town. A regular husband and wife.
That turned off, by the way.
Fudge.